Hi, I'm Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Haley, and today we are picking each other's TBR.
I'm excited for this.
I don't really have a TBR, so I'm excited just for the, novelty.
Oh yeah, I have a to-be-read list, but it's just a list on Goodreads that I...
Yeah, that's a different kind of to-read.
Yeah, so we actually have a TBR for this month.
Mine also includes an extra book because I'm in a book club, and I'm obviously gonna read that book. But we are picking 3 books apiece. I got the idea from Chelsea Dalling Reads on an older video, but I think Lala also did this. I think her channel's Lala and Books. I'm not sure. And I'm also pretty sure that My Reading is Odd has done this challenge. I think a lot of people have done it. But I got the idea from Chelsea Dalling, so
Okay.
we'll link her down below.
Well, I will start off with my picks for Haley. So we picked 3 apiece, and I'm starting off with Walk Away by Cory Doctorow. It is his first adult fiction in quite a while. He's been writing a lot of YA. It is a near future techno thriller, I guess, about when technology hits the point where, with advanced 3D printing and all that, people are able to literally just walk away from society and set up, different little societies.
It's very interesting.
And just kind of like the collapse of capitalism or traditional society as the people try and find new ways of living and all that, when going to a job to get your necessities and so on are no longer necessary. Anyways,
I'm excited about that one because I read a bunch of other Cory Doctorow and really liked it. So.
It is really idea dense, and a lot is going on in it, and I have touched on barely any of it, I feel like, but that's the most concise summary I can offer.
I'm noticing that the camera is moving a lot. I'm sorry, it will be better next video. We're having a small setup hiccup. We normally use something else, and it is currently in use for something else, so.
Yeah. My next pick is a book that I have not read in a long time, so I'll apologize if my recollection of the synopsis is a little bit hazy, but it is Fuzzy Nation by John Scalzi. It is a science fiction story about a prospector on an alien planet who both comes across an incredibly rich find of whatever fantastical resource they're mining there.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, sure. But
don't at me, Avatar people.
But at the same time, discovers cute, intelligent life on the planet, and the mega corporation that is doing all the resource mining.
I don't know if y'all saw that whenever you lifted up. There's a little guy here, a little Ewok looking guy.
And the mega corporation that is doing all the resource extraction on the planet, their license to do so is contingent on there not being intelligent life on the planet. So it's kind of a ethical drama, and I had a lot of fun with it. I remember it's one of his. I'm not going to call it light necessarily because it's not comedy like Red Shirts, but he does a lot of military fiction and things like that.
I was worried about this one when you first brought it in because I looked from far away, sort of if this was military fiction, just the general scheme of the cover. I'm more excited now that I know it's not.
No, I think that just given the cover artist that this artist and this publisher tends to go for this artist, given that he does do a lot of military fiction, but it is not. Excuse me. My final pick, and the one that I am most excited about, is Anthem by Neil Stephenson.
And turn it to the side. It's a monster of a book. It's a big old one.
This thing weighs 5 pounds. It's great.
I checked. It's almost 1,000 pages.
Yeah. I am super excited to have Haley read this because it is one of, if not the favorite book of mine in terms of standalone fiction, so not something that's part of a series. It is a long, rambling slice of life into this other world that is not Earth, that is, it has like no real connection with it, in a setting where there are like these orders of almost monastic scholars and scientists that separate themselves off from the rest of the world in like walled monastery type places for years or decades at a time, just engaging in study and research and philosophy and all of that. And it's kind of a coming of age story for young initiates reaching adulthood in one of these scholarly orders, and a mystery that is coming about that is, it's a mystery, so it's extremely difficult to really summarize in any way without giving stuff away. But the point being is that I don't know, it's fantastic, and I really love it, and I'm so excited Haley is going to read it, so I'm really looking forward to finding out what she thinks.
I'm thankful that you picked it because it was on my 18 books I have to get through this year. So, and it's like the biggest one, so it's good to have an extra reason to read it. Oh, it hit the stand. Sorry, it's a big book. It made
they're library copies. They're in that like laminated stuff, and it slid off the stack. I was like, Haley's going to give me the opportunity to pick a book that she has to read. Oh, Anthem, please. Anyways, so what have you got for me? I'm excited.
Well, I mostly went with YA just because I read a lot of that and you read less of it. And I tried to pick things that, for the most part, I thought you wouldn't read, but this one, the first one I'll talk about, is the one that I actually haven't read. I've been saving this recommendation for a while because I wanted to, give it to him as, a surprise because I think he'll really like it. And it's Space Opera by Katherine Valenti. It has a really cool cover, and it's in a library dust jacket, it's shiny, and I wish y'all could see, but because this is all texture and cool, but, it is essentially about, a vision of a world with lots and lots of plants and lots of type of people, and there is a Eurovision type singing competition with, all the different races and planets and stuff. And that is totally the, kitschy, fun kind of humor he likes, so I knew he would like it.
Yes, I am looking forward to this one a lot.
And the next one I picked is The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the channel or not, but it was one of my favorite books I read last year, and I think it is a contemporary that has a lot of the same vibes as John Green's books, and those are the only contemporaries he's really read, but he really liked them. So I was like, let's start him off on something other than sci-fi that is already in a sort of zone that I know he will like, and I already really wanted him to read this because I know he will emotionally connect to one of the characters very heavily, and that it will wreck him. So. And my last one has been in a lot of our videos. It's right here. And it's The Likeness by Tana. It is the second book in the Devil and Murder Squad books, but while they are a series, they are only very vaguely connected, and you definitely do not have to read any of them to read any of the rest of them. Some of the later ones, it might give you a slight insight, but it's very slight. And this is only the second one, and you definitely don't need it. It is about a woman who is a police officer, a detective, an investigator, who ends up having to go undercover in the life of somebody who happens to look exactly like her and has another connection. I don't want to spoil for Jonathan, so I'm not going to. It's really great. It's one of my favorite books. It looks like a library copy, so you can see. It's not. It's mine. I kept it for a year and read it 4 times, and they made me pay for it, so it's mine now. And those are the books that I picked.
Well, we're definitely going to have to do a video where we, talk about...
Yeah, for sure. At the end of the month, look for it.
But I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to know what you think of my picks, and I'm really excited to read your picks for me. So...
I really hope I get through them all. Anthem is so big.
It is. That is a dense book.
I'm hoping I can get through it. I'm hoping it'll be really good, and I can just push through real fast.
Well, anyways, though, we need to wrap up this video.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got reading to do. No, I just wanted to start the books.
That's fair.
So, links to our Goodreads and social media and all that will be down in the doodly-doo, along with all the books that we've talked about. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. What's your TBR for this month? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment. And if you want to see more of our videos, subscribe. And we'll see you guys again next time.
Bye.
Bye.